Okay, I've kind of had a little bit more of a mess with making this model here, and basically I've just kind of been using the height adjuster. There we go with the dog again. Just been doing the height adjuster and literally adjusted all the height of certain areas to make it up in the air, which gave us like this sort of weird sort of caveifiedness. Now the thing is, obviously it's not a very good cave with brickwork as the flooring and stuff, so I've got to get another set up another texture or something. So I'll just literally go on and grab some sort of texture. So I'll just go seamless rock texture for cave. I think that dark sort of texture is quite nice, isn't it? Now, if that is seamless, that'd be wicked. Let's check this one. It's a sort of a square one, that's better. Save the image. Yeah, let's see how that actually looks. Cave text 1. Right, so now I'm gonna go and grab the cave texture. Where are we? I'll be in. Come on. Show in folder. Now if I go back to my Unity, I'll get to my textures. Where are we? Textures. And drop this cave text 1 in there. And literally grab the terrain. Oh, actually no, I've got to do it a bit differently with the terrain, but let's grab the quad and add it to the quad to start with. Now on the terrain, I need to do the whole textures. Edit textures, remove texture. There we go. Edit textures, add texture. So we want this texture to be added. So that looks nice. That's sort of a evil looking sort of cave sort of area. The ambient light might need to be played about with a bit. I might lower the directional light which comes with the thingy. Intensity 0.5. No, 0.3. 0.1. Yeah, 0.1. Do that. Soft shadows, strength. Light strength down a bit. Add a bit more bias. Don't particularly want to flare on this. Okay, yeah, I think that'll do. It's not super amazing, but what I will probably do is I'll add some more sort of lights around the place as we go. I could actually turn off lighting completely, but that'll. So that actually looks quite nice. But I'll just keep it just to give the crisp edges and stuff. What I might do is duplicate this and create a normal map out of it. And literally go to the terrain. How do we add normal maps to it? There we go, there's your normal maps. Select the normal map for it. Close that off. Apply, and let's see if that gives it a little bit more depth. Come on, tell me it does. Might take a while to apply really. But yeah, so whilst that's doing, I'll have a little mess about and whoops. That wasn't good. I think I'll just added some. No, I'm just painting a texture that's already on there. That's right. Now, I could actually grab another rock texture of some sort, perhaps. I don't know. Let's give that a go, actually. Let's have a look. What other rock textures do we have? Do we want some of these? It's a bit lighter texture. Or a more squarish one there. Let's save this image as rock text 2. Okay. So look, rock text 2. I should have called it cave text 2. I just realised, but okay, not too much of a major. So rock text 2 there. Edit textures, add texture, so I can draw one. Actually, that's the point. So I'll duplicate this and turn that into a normal map. And literally select the texture and then the normal map. Add that texture. So look at the terrain, click on there. Let's paint like a speckled version of this around. Brush size. Let's have a look, let's zoom, let's go over here. It's quite slow. Zoom in. I know what I'll do. Focus on the terrain. There we go, that's easier. So this is where the guy is. I'm just going to add a bit of like randomness about the place. Just to give it that sort of difference, I think. Lower the opacity down, actually. I just realised. Lower that down a bit more, and kind of get a nice sort of pathway sort of feel to it. Just to give it sort of a splodge it around the place. And then I think I want a grass texture added, so I'm going to edit textures. Actually, before I edit textures, I don't think I want that grass one. I want a finer grained grass. Moss texture. That might be a bit nicer, as I think. Right, save image as cave moss 1. Save that. Now we're going to pop that in there, and then duplicate it. Convert that to a normal map, and then go to the terrain, edit texture, add texture. It's been about 9 minutes. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. I just need to get the cave moss there, and then the cave moss normals. Add that. Probably like this sort of pattern, and then lower the opacity, up the brush size a bit, zoom in over here a bit. add a little bit of moss around the place. Oh, not that. Add a little bit of moss here and there, sort of thing. Maybe over here a bit, just to kind of give it some difference around the place. Dog's having a nice little go. Don't really want the absolute abundance of moss, I just want to kind of splodge it around a bit. Sort of dank and dreary sort of cave sort of thing feeling. There we go. A bit more over here, just to add a bit of effect to this area. Yeah. What I might do is a little bit of like heavier opacity and smaller thing, you know, just do a little bit around. Player, focus on the player and then change to terrain and zoom out a bit. Give him a little bit of splodges of moss about the place. There we go, that's a nice sort of fill there and a splodge there. Just a bit more deeper sort of feel to the things, and give that a bit more over here. Maybe a couple of more real sort of serious patches of it here. Basically adding to wherever there already is. Well, I've popped some already and just in little bits of it. Let's have a look, that'll do there. Give a little bit on this area. Right, so I think I'll leave that for a second. And we'll come back to this. It's starting to take shape and have a little bit more of a rocky sort of, I don't know, cavern look or something, I don't know what to call it, but it's kind of starting to take shape. So we've been like almost quarter an hour. We'll just have another little playthrough and have a look at how it looks when we're moving about and doing stuff. Let's double check. I've got let's turn off that and turn that on. Have a little walkabout. There we go, in a little thingy. We've got all that moss up there. Looks quite nice. Well, looks quite dreary and damp. Might have like puddles or something around as well. That'd be quite nice as a thing. This needs to be darker, definitely. Gonna have to deal with that somewhere. But other than that, it should be good. This looks quite nice. Yeah. Starting to get there anyway. Got all kinds of areas here and sort of chunky and mad sort of melted rock look to it, sort of thing. Could do maybe some lava somewhere and have that like as a non-walkable area sort of thing, I don't think. But quite like that anyway. Still want to deal with this quad. Don't know what I've got cave text on there anyway, so it's quite mad. So I need to somehow darken this or have it. Oh, it's shader. Can I change its shader? Where's its shader standard? Unlit texture. No, that's even lighter. Yeah. diffuse. No. Well, that is a bit darker, isn't it? Don't want unlit then. Sky bit box procedural. Whoa, that's dark. It's very dark. It's just too much of a solid colour, really, that, isn't it? Fuse detail. Don't know. It's hard to keep the whole same sort of colour feel to it when it's doing this. Vertex lit. Whoa, that's not a go no. It's nice and dark. I'll leave that for now. I'll fiddle about with that at some point. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.